Sue me on rooting for everybody that's black. Y'all know this by now. Y'all know this by now. Y'all not that new here, all right? But what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks, Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 36, aka the finale. Let's talk about it. First things first, a huge shout out, a huge thank you to each and every one of you that has been here throughout this entire season. Whether y'all loved what I had to say or you didn't like what I had to say about your faves, about the world's faves, if we disagreed, we had an amazing season. I had a lot of you subscribe to me for the first time, which I appreciate. I hope that you guys stick around. I hope that if you are here tonight and you have not yet subscribed, I hope that this is the video that convinces you to subscribe to the channel, all right? As always, thumbs up the video, leave your comments, your thoughts, your opinions, who you think should have won. If you're content with who won, leave all of that down below, all right? As I told you guys, I have been working all weekend at a conference. My voice is shot, okay? I have been talking incessantly the past couple of days. So bear with me because I just talked for 8 hours straight earlier at work, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it. So I didn't recap Friday's episode because I was just, I was outside. So let's talk about that real quick. So basically, we got the whites up out of here. I mean, there's no real other way to say it, okay? We got rid of Kaylor. We got rid of Aaron. Thank God. We got rid of Rob. We got rid of Cassie. Thank God. The best part about that episode was like the little final dinner that they had. I love that Janae was like, it makes the most sense, okay, for her, Cordell, and Serena to make the chicken. And I was like, girl, facts. We don't need to say it. I understood perfectly what she meant. Y'all understood perfectly what she meant. So we're not even going to rehash that. Aaron and Kaylor, I think they kind of knew the writing was on the wall. They had been in the bottom a couple times already before. They knew that America was not feeling them. They didn't seem all that shocked. Aaron seemed more excited that him and Rob were leaving together than anything else. I thought that was something. Okay, so Aaron and Rob have a conversation on the dock of the bay, and Rob is like, Rob has overstayed his welcome, and he knows it. Rob knows it, right? Aaron is saying how he wants him to meet his family and his brother, and I'm like, good grief. Okay, I am so sick of this bromance. I have nothing against bromances at all whatsoever, but Aaron was like kind of obsessive with his bromance with Rob. So, and y'all know Cassie got to the finals last season on her season, so I'm sure we will see Cassie back for Love Island games, which we would love to have her. Maybe then I can do my Cassie voice and we'll be good. All right, y'all, so let's talk this episode, the finale. Y'all know the last episode is I think irresponsibly long at 2 hours. It's not really needed to be that long. I don't have a lot of notes because we really only want to talk about who won. But I did take notes on the 4 of their dates, all right? So to start off with Kendall and Nicole. So they go parasailing. Me, myself, Tammy, terrified of heights. The way I could not parasail, like I want to do it, but it looks scary. So they go parasailing, and then they go to like a little picnic situation on the beach. It's cool, it's cute, it's a whole vibe for them. Kendall tells her that he loves her. He's known that he's loved her since Casa. He felt that this was the best moment to say it. Nicole said, I have love for you. I said, oh. Oh my God. She was better off just saying me too. But on one hand, yes. On one hand, right here, you don't want to get in the habit of telling people you love them if you truly don't. That is a very bad, dangerous, I think irresponsible concept to do, right? But on the other hand, I was like, sheesh, I felt bad for Kendall. I did, because you can see that after he said it, he was super emotional. Them eyes got red, like he stopped all them games he playing. He stopped all that, the ick stuff that he had been doing throughout this entire season so far. So I was like, oh man, yikes. So when they get back to the villa, he's telling Cordell and Kenny, like, I told her, I did my big one, I said it. And he was like, she didn't say it back. And I said, oh. And then he cries in his confessional. And I was like, damn, now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. Meanwhile, Nicole is telling Serena and Janae that, like, she thinks she messed up and she just couldn't say it. And they're like, no, if you didn't say it, like, if you didn't mean it, you don't say it. Nicole ends up saying it at the end during their final speeches. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I do not think that Nicole is in love with Kendall. I do not think that Nicole has love for Kendall. I think she has love for Kendall. Let me retract that. I think that Nicole does have love for Kendall. I do not think Nicole is in love with Kendall. I think Nicole thought back to herself, I'm going to look horrific on TV for this. She feels that she embarrassed Kendall, and that's why she said it. That's what I think, personally. I think Nicole also started to think in her mind, what if we win this? I just told Kendall that I didn't tell him I loved him. What if we win and he gets the envelope with the $100,000 and he decides to run up on the bag? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I don't. Shoot me, kill me, whatever. I do not feel that, I don't think she was sincere in it. I just don't. We then get Leah and Miguel. So they take a date. They're on an ATV and they go to like this little romantic situation with a view. They see some wild horses. They're having champagne. It was pretty AF. It was gorgeous. Okay. Serena and Cordell had the best date, hands down. In my couple years of watching this, what I have noticed is whoever has, I think, the most lavish, extravagant, the best date, we know that that's the winner. That's how I always feel about it. So Serena and Cordell, they get into this like old school car and they go to a drive-in movie where they're sitting in the back. Is that kind of car called like an El Camino? Is that, I don't know cars, but I think it's an El Dorado, El Camino. Nonetheless, they're sitting in the back of the car. It's gorgeous. There's stuff, flowers and rose petals, and it is gorgeous. Okay, so they watch basically their love story from them coming out wearing the matching colors to basically the Cheez-Its to the Cheez-It situation, to them kind of going through this push and pull, to the situation with Casa, to them like working through things that happened at Casa, and to them finally getting to the point where they are now, where they're in a good place. He likes her, she likes him. She likes him. They're getting to this place, and it was just a really romantic date. I'm not even gonna front on that. We then see like some fire dancers and flamethrowers. They come out, they do like a little dance. They're dancing all around them. They're in this moment. They kiss. It was romantic as fuck. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It made you want to root for them. Now, I was personally spoiled within the first 2 minutes because some of y'all weird ass stan accounts it's my fault for being in the hashtag, but like, I understand that we can all fast forward through the episode, but people like turned it on, fast forwarded to the end, and then tweeted. What y'all be on? But their date was great. And then we have Janae and Kenny, and I thought they had the second best date. So they go walking through, and it's decorated really, really pretty, lights and everything. And on this tree are all these different notes from like their family and friends that are just like encouraging things. So it's almost like they got the video call. So they're reading these messages from like their brother, Janae's brother, some of Kenny, like I think Kenny's dad. Then they get these boxes, these packages. When they open it, it's letters from their mothers. So Janae reads Kenny's letter from his mom to him, and Kenny reads Janae's letter to her from her mother. Super, super sweet, super romantic. I hope, oh, more than anybody, I hope that Janae and Kenny work, just because I feel like if it doesn't, Janae's self-esteem is going to take a massive hit. You know what I mean? I feel like if the two of them don't work out, I think that her self-esteem is going to take a hit out of this world. So I hope it works out for them. They're cute together. They're gorgeous together. They seem to enjoy each other. They have that sexual chemistry and that sexual tension that just kind of like oozes off of them for each other. Being out in the real world is a whole different ball game, but we will see what happens. Who else? Is that it? Is that all the dates? Yes. So we didn't get to the final. They're reading their speeches. Not gonna lie to y'all, don't care about Nicole and Kendall's. Don't remember it. I feel like Leah's speech was basic. Leah's speech was just kind of, you made me happy. I don't know. I expected more from her, to be honest. I expected more from her because Leah had like a lot of ups and downs throughout the villa too. Throughout the 6 weeks, Leah had a lot of ups and downs. So I just expected a better speech from her. You know what I mean? Janae and Kenny's speech was awesome. One thing about Kenny that kind of bothers me is the fact that, like, you knew that, we all know that Janae is very well traveled. She's a military brat, right? So you know that she can speak, what does she say? She speaks about 3 or 4 different languages fluently. So when she switched and started speaking Spanish, for him to be like, I felt like he did that a lot, and it seems performative to me. You know what I mean? You can be shocked without it being so over the top. Whenever there was some type of like the letters that they were getting, or like the notes on the trees, it's like everything that Kenny did was just and it's like, okay, but that's why they work together, because Janae do that type of stuff too. So their letters, like, she talks about her self-esteem and not feeling as if she's deserving of love and all this other type of stuff in the villa. And y'all know he came in and he completely changed her experience in the villa, because she was taking L after L after L after L. Finally, we get to Cordell and Serena. Their speeches were beautiful. I will say that. Serena acknowledged that she was fighting at every chance she could, I guess, to not have these real feelings for him, or to not showcase her real feelings for him. So the fact that, she finally admits that and acknowledges that he feels that she made him a better man. She's happy that he didn't give up on them. Like, they're cute, okay? I can admit that. They looked great in that pink together too. That pink was gorgeous on her skin tone. Absolutely gorgeous. And he's such a little man that, little men like that, like short kings, they can wear them different color suits because, like, it's cute on them. So we find out that Nicole and Kendall came, yeah, she said it. Nicole and Kendall came in 4th place. And they made a face as if, you could tell Kendall was shocked. Why? Did y'all hear about the videos of Kendall that leaked? That's all I'm gonna say. Go do your Googles, go do your Twitters, your TikToks, your Reddits. But some videos of Kendall leaked today. Okay. 3rd place was Janae and Kenny. They should be proud of that. They should be happy for that. Leah and her 1,000,000 followers still came in 2nd place. I'm gonna tell y'all this. A lot of y'all were in my comments saying that Leah was gonna win, and I'm hating on Leah, and Leah has all this massive following and all this other type of stuff. Congratulations to her. Like, super, super happy for her and the opportunities that are going to come as a result of this. But where were her 1,000,000 followers when it came to this? I just kind of feel like having 1,000,000 followers to me means nothing if it doesn't help you win something, especially in this type of capacity, right? And people can say that, Cordell and Serena had the OBJ effect. Odell did not post to vote like he has been posting for this episode. I follow Odell. Does that make me a groupie like y'all Cordelia? But I follow Odell and I watch his stories, and he did not post, not that I saw at least, about like voting. So Serena and Cordell win. They were super excited. Like I said, they're cute together. Do I think they're going to make it in the real world? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't. I don't know. I think the real world is a whole different set of tests. I think maybe Serena will be a little more relaxed with the relationship and maybe immerse herself more into the relationship because there's not a lot of cameras and eyes and stuff watching. I'm sure that can be daunting. Me myself, I know that that would have me really anxious to not only try to navigate through this experience, but in this relationship. And then that the world is watching and judging and voting. So I can acknowledge that that might have been part of her slow burn situation. But I hope it works out for them. They both live in Houston, or they're both from Houston. So they have the makings and the markings for it to work. But I hope that they don't get out of the villa and Serena's like, damn, I am 27. He is 22, and realize that, you know what I mean? But Cordell gets the check, the $100,000, and of course he decides to split it with Serena. He said it would only be right. They went through this experience together, so let's celebrate. Let's get the bag together. But once again, it has been an amazing. Oh, they have a reunion. Shit, there's a reunion August 19th. August 19th. So, it's been an amazing season. I appreciate all of you guys. I love you guys. We have fun, right? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, thumbs up the video. Let's talk down below. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Both are TammyTalks. They're also listed in the description box and all that type of stuff. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Love Island UK? No. Love is Blind UK starts early August, so I think I'll do that. Catch you guys later.